Alright, so the stuff I'm using here is Lucas Heavy Duty High Performance Gear Oil, 80 weight-90. Based on my research, this is I guess what I'm supposed to use. Alright, just wanted to give you a closer look at this trans. So, what it says here, it might be hard for you guys to see, but it says RUG CB MH5, and then DTR, and then KA0157. Not really sure what that means. I do know I have a 157 tooth flywheel, so I don't know if that's correlated or if that's a coincidence, but if you guys do know what it means, I'd be interested. Maybe it's a you know, I know sometimes these codes, you can decode them and it tells you what year transmission it is, or yeah, like what month or year it was stamped and built. But I don't know, I'd be interested. If you guys know what it means, feel free to let me know, drop me a comment down below. Again, really appreciate you guys sticking with me and watching my video. I hope it's at least interesting for you guys. Alright, so what we're going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and just take a wire brush to the transmission, just try to clean it up here, and we're going to go ahead and spray paint it. I will tape off that number plate, but besides that, just do a light brushing with my wire brush here. Yeah, it's probably seen better days, but it'll be fine. I'll go ahead and wire brush that, and we can tape off a couple sections and spray paint it and let it sit here in the nice Maryland sun. Alright, so cleaned her up. As you can see, looks pretty good. Alright, yep, Orion. Yep, so I got her all cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and spray her down with an engine enamel. This is old Ford blue. It's a Ford, and it's old, so let's go with it. So while we're letting the transmission dry over there, I'm putting together my bell housing. So this is my clutch lever, which operates my throw-out bearing, or pushes the throw-out bearing in and out. So this is going to go in there like this. So the idea with this is, when I push my clutch pedal in, this is going to throw, this is going to engage my throw-out bearing, engages, oh, the clutch, duh, engages the clutch, which is going to disconnect the transmission from the engine. Yeah, so before I put this in for real, there's actually a grease nipple there. Feels like there's actually some grease in it, but Go throw some more in there. All right, time for the second coat. I pulled the drive shaft out of the Mustang, and actually all my connections are nice and tight, which is good. Can't get over how light this is. Same with this. Good connection there. See if this will fit. Alright. Nope. Alright. So that answers that question. Guess I need a new yoke. Alright, so pretty dry here. Next step is let's get the bell housing on. That doesn't really give me much thread. Alright. I gotta get some bolts for the bell housing on the engine side and on the transmission side. As you can see here, that doesn't really give me much thread. Much space to bite into. So I'll go run and grab some of those bolts, and I'll be back in a second. So got our bolts. It's the joys of TV magic. No, this isn't stuff that came from my nose. This is just some random grease I had sitting on the shelf. Alright, so I have the one engine mount on down here. Can't get the other one on because it's sitting on this stupid tire. So let's lift it up. Alright, to give you a little update here, it's been a pain in the you-know-what getting this thing in here. If I were to do it again, I would have waited for another person. My back is on fire, I'm exhausted, I'm late to leaving, and but this is where we are. So, it's close. I mean, it's close, that's all I can say. The biggest problem is these motor mounts, they're angled out a little bit, which basically puts the bolt right to here, not inside there. So it's about a 1/4 inch from fitting from either side. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to slice this motor mount, open it up a little bit, and weld the seam there. That's probably what I'm going to do, but I got to call it a day for today. I'm exhausted, and I'm still out of breath. Yeah, I know. But appreciate you coming along with me today, and hopefully learning what to do and what not to do. So that's going to wrap it up for me today. Have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Well, I guess you guys will get this after that. But if you enjoyed it, throw me a like or subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Any comments or, Christian, that was stupid, you should have done it this way. Oh, well, you should have just got this motor mount, or you should have got this mounting bracket, or whatever technique. I'm sure I was doing something wrong. Sure it was harder than it needed to be. But it's going to be it for me. It's Christian Toth with Coach.Motorworks. Talk to you later. Bye.